Every city in Maine and in virtually every city in the United States, homelessness has become a major problem. There has been a tremendous amount of discussion about it, but a new documentary film takes a somewhat different approach. It's called Beyond the Bridge, a Solution to Homelessness. And with us here on 207 is Tim Hashko. He is the cinematographer and editor of this film, and he lives in Gorham. Thank you so much for coming in. Great to have you here. We appreciate it.
Very nice to be here.
There's going to be a screening of this film coming up on Thursday, and we're going to talk about that, but let's get into the nuts and bolts of the film. What was the movie that you and your filmmaking partner wanted to make? What was the story that you wanted to shine a light on?
Quick background. We made a movie before this one called Under the Bridge, The Criminalization of Homelessness. That movie showed the problem beautifully. It's available on all the platforms. Folks can see it very freely. But that movie, as we were showing it around the country, the audience kept asking us a question. Thanks for pointing out the problem. What's the solution? So we are on the road.
Yeah, we've begun our journey to discover the solutions to homelessness.
And that was 7 or 8 years ago. We set our minds to figure out, is there a solution to homelessness that can be replicated from city to city, state to state?
So what you did is you traveled around the country and you went to various cities to see what was working and what was not. Was that sort of the approach that you took, and especially focusing on what was working?
Correct. A lot of things are working around the country. Amazing organizations, nonprofits, prevention programs. But what we were looking something, a cohesive system that really can reduce dramatically the numbers.
You always have these competing interests that all want to end homelessness, and they never figure out a way to do it together.
Instead, what we have is some people doing it that way, some people doing it a different way.
What we found is the deep collaborative effort of the entire community, all the institutions that homelessness touches. They have to work together, talk to each other, and then place that on the foundation of housing and services, and that's when you see the dramatic reduction.
What you found, just to be clear, is that there are no easy solutions, but that there are solutions when a lot of different players work together.
Yeah, I mean, talking to each other, especially in today's climate, try talking to the other side, and yeah, it's not easy. But we found a couple of communities that have figured it out, and you have business leaders, you have elected officials, the church, the faith-based leaders. They all talk the same language. They figure it out, they do the work, and they can make it happen. Yes, absolutely.
Just to give an example, one of the cities that's doing very well is Houston, big, sprawling southern city. Another one that's doing pretty well, Milwaukee, an old, upper Midwest industrial city. The point being that there's that any city, one would hope, can make major improvements if it goes about it in the right way?
Correct. Yes, absolutely. Every city, every community has the right elements. They have all the players, they have all the nonprofits, they have a lot of caring people. But oftentimes what you find is that the service providers, they have to fight for the same money, so they don't really work together that well. And then the cops are doing one thing, the judges are doing the other, and so it's just a mess.
It is not only about people who are homeless themselves, but about how every member of the community can get involved in solving this issue.
People are clearly frustrated. They don't like what they see, what's happening to cities, the decline in the quality of life. They're looking for answers. What kind of a reception has this film gotten so far as it puts out answers?
Unanimous. People come up to us and say, I was coming into this thinking this is just another film about homelessness. I'm going to hate my life after this. And then this is completely different. This is uplifting, hopeful, invigorating, and people say that if there's one movie to see, this is the one about homelessness. It's been amazing.
If you don't want affordable housing in your backyard, you're going to end up with homeless people in your front yard.
People who want to see it can do so on Thursday. The event starts at 5:30, screening at 6 o'clock. It's at Hannaford Hall on the University of Southern Maine Portland campus. You'll be there. I know you're hoping for a big turnout. Again, Beyond the Bridge, a solution to homelessness. Tim, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here. And again, we've got that information on the screening. If you didn't catch it all, just head to our website or app. You'll find the information about both the film and the event at USM on Thursday. Stay with us. Back in a moment.